My son is getting married. My son has announced that he is getting married on July 4th. My daughter is disappointed that she hasn't been asked to be a bridesmaid. My son, Michael, 28M, has announced that he's getting married on July 4th to his fiancée, Sarah, 26F. While the news of their wedding should be a time of celebration, it has been marred by an unexpected emotional storm in our family. Let me give you a bit of background. Michael and Sarah have been together for about 4 years. Sarah is a lovely woman, and I'm thrilled to be gaining her as a daughter-in-law. They make a great couple, and they've been planning this wedding for the past year. Everything seemed perfect until a few weeks ago when the wedding party was announced. My daughter, Emma, 25F, is Michael's younger sister. The two of them have always been close. Growing up, they were each other's best friends. I was so proud of how they looked out for one another, especially after their father passed away when they were teenagers. We've always been a tight-knit family, and Michael has always been protective of Emma. That's why I was shocked when Emma came to me in tears after finding out she wasn't asked to be a bridesmaid. When Michael and Sarah announced the wedding party, it consisted of Sarah's sister as the maid of honor, 3 of Sarah's close friends, and 1 of Michael's female friends. Emma wasn't included. She had assumed, as did I, that she would naturally be part of the bridal party. It didn't even cross our minds that she wouldn't be asked. I remember the day Emma found out. She had been excited about the wedding ever since Michael and Sarah got engaged, talking about what she would wear, how she'd help out, and how proud she was of her brother. When she saw the official announcement of the wedding party, her face fell. She didn't say anything at first, but later that evening, she broke down and told me how hurt she was. "Mom, why didn't they ask me to be a bridesmaid?" she asked, her voice trembling. "I thought I was close to Michael. I don't understand why he didn't want me to be part of his special day." My heart broke for her. I tried to comfort her, telling her that it might have been an oversight, that maybe they thought she'd be more comfortable just enjoying the day without the responsibilities of being a bridesmaid. But deep down, I knew that wasn't what she wanted to hear. She wanted to be involved, to stand by her brother's side on one of the most important days of his life. She felt excluded and, to be honest, I felt a bit of that hurt too. I decided to talk to Michael about it. I didn't want to overstep or make him feel like I was telling him how to plan his wedding, but I felt like he needed to understand how much this was affecting his sister. When I brought it up, Michael seemed surprised. "Mom, I didn't think it would be a big deal," he said, looking genuinely puzzled. "Sarah and I picked people who were close to both of us. Emma's my sister, and I figured she'd already know how important she is to me without needing to be a bridesmaid. I didn't realize she'd be upset." I tried to explain to him that while Emma knows she's important to him, being left out of the bridal party felt like a rejection. It's not just about the title, it's about being involved, feeling valued, and sharing in the joy of the day. I could see that Michael hadn't considered it from that perspective, and he seemed genuinely conflicted. "Maybe I should talk to Sarah about it," he said after a long pause. "I don't want Emma to feel left out. But at the same time, the bridal party is already set, and I don't want to cause any drama so close to the wedding." I could see his dilemma. Weddings are already stressful enough, and changing plans this late in the game could create tension. But I also knew that Emma's feelings were valid, and I didn't want her to carry this hurt with her on Michael's wedding day. In the days that followed, I noticed a change in Emma. She became more withdrawn, less enthusiastic about the wedding, and started distancing herself from Michael. It broke my heart to see the close bond they once had start to fray because of this. Finally, Michael decided to talk to Sarah. He explained how Emma was feeling and how he hadn't realized how much being a bridesmaid meant to her. According to Michael, Sarah was understanding but also stressed about making last-minute changes. She suggested that maybe Emma could be involved in another special way, perhaps by giving a reading during the ceremony or helping with some of the preparations. When Michael relayed this to Emma, I could see that it wasn't what she had hoped for. She agreed to do the reading, but it was clear that the damage had already been done. She felt like an afterthought, like she was being given a consolation prize. As the wedding day approaches, I'm trying to hold our family together. I don't want this to be a permanent rift between Michael and Emma, but I can't shake the feeling that this situation could have been handled better. I'm worried that Emma will carry this hurt with her long after the wedding, and that it will affect her relationship with Michael and Sarah. So, viewers, getting involved and trying to mediate between my children? Should I have stayed out of it and let them work it out on their own? Or was I right to try and help, even if it didn't turn out the way I'd hoped?